Do you want to save thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of dollars on the sale of your home? Of course you do. Hello, I'm Danielle Lerner, and welcome to REVINRE, a revolution in real estate. Technology changes everything. Online banking, GPS navigation, maybe you've even met online with a doctor. These are the everyday things we now take for granted. So it's no surprise that technology is also changing how we can sell our homes, and REVINRE is at the forefront of that change. So, what is REVINRE, and is it the right option for you? Well, we have Chief Operating Officer Charles Hampton here with us today to answer some of those questions and a whole lot more. Charles, thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely, thank you for having me.
And Charles, it really seems like REVINRE is the next big thing when it comes to real estate, but specifically when it comes to selling a home.
You know, technology has changed so much over the years, but it really hasn't made its way into the real estate market until now. And so we want to put that technology in the hands of our consumers to help them save thousands.
Yeah, it's this customized approach that you guys offer that really nobody else does. And we know real estate is such a hot commodity right now. Over the past few years, we have seen the demand for homes just skyrocket. But we also know that markets can and do change. I know right now we're seeing some of those interest rates go up. So with that in mind, is REVINRE always the right choice for a seller regardless of those market conditions?
Absolutely. You know, whether it's a buyer's market, seller's market, we've seen a little bit of both over the years here. There's advantages to using REVINRE no matter what the market's.
And I know we're going to talk a lot about technology today and this unique cutting-edge concept that REVINRE has, but we also want to make sure we let people know about REVINRE's deep roots. We know that your CEO and founder, Peter Hunt, he has decades of experience in the real estate industry that he brings to REVINRE. And we want to let you know a bit more about Peter and how the concept for REVINRE came about.
Well, my family started a real estate company in 1911. My grandfather founded the company. My father came into the business after completing college and World War II, and I came into the business after my college experience in the 70s. I'm Peter Hunt, and I'm CEO of a company called REVINRE. I started thinking about how technology has kind of looped around the real estate agent in today's world. The agent was still performing the way they usually perform, but technology had put in the hands of the consumer all kinds of access to information that they really didn't have before. And as a result, the system really kind of took a lot of the job out of the hands of the real estate agent and put it in the hands of the consumer. And I'm thinking, well, gee, what does it really cost to do the things for a seller that really sell the house? It's not who sells the house necessarily, it's what sells the house. Well, a sign in the yard, because people have to drive by, they've been in the neighborhood, they see the sign, they say, well, that's cool. Secondly, it's the multiple listing service that exposes that listing to everybody who's a real estate agent licensed in that community. And thirdly, it's not the local websites necessarily that attract the customer, it's the national websites. I found that the cost was really so low. If that's what sells houses, why not create a separate company that put that in the hands of the consumer and really cut the cost way down? And frankly, it was so low that we decided, well, maybe we'll create a package of services in this new company that was free. And that's how we started the company. If this is what we think it is, which is a revolution in the way real estate is conducted, then let's just call it a revolution in real estate. And so I took those three words and contracted them into REVINRE. Up until REVINRE was formed, were really only two options for a consumer. One is you list with a real estate agent. The other one is you do for sale by owner. How could we marry those two concepts? How could we take the knowledge and experience we had in the traditional world and marry it with the technology that the consumer already had access to? And we're doing that through REVINRE. It provides the consumer, through our website, a simple 5-step method to put their home on the market. If they want more services, they have the opportunity to, for example, get professional photography and a host of other things that are part of our add-on packages which we make available. Our slogan is very simple: list for free, never a listing commission, pay for only what you want. And that's exactly how our system works. There's a growing percentage of people that want to take advantage of technology, that are willing to do a little bit of work on their own, like show their own home, for example, in exchange for saving a considerable amount of money. If you'd like any more information, it's very simple, revinre.com. Go there today.
Charles, toward the end of that segment, I couldn't help but notice all of those 5-star reviews. Apparently, people like saving money with REVINRE.
Who doesn't like saving thousands of dollars? And with no listing commissions, our average customer saves almost $15,000. So there's a package for everyone.
And clearly consumers are grateful for REVINRE and that chance to really save money, but to also navigate that home selling process on their own terms. Well, we are just getting started. Don't go away, because we have some pro tips for you on creating the kind of curb appeal that gets buyers to pull over and take a second look. Plus, also ahead, the detailed information you need to know about REVINRE and how you can save big bucks on the sale of your home. It's insight you don't want to miss, so stay with us.
We decided to list for sale by owner. And REVINRE at the time reached out to me. They said that they saw my listing online for sale by owner website, and they said that they are giving me full MLS exposure for free in exchange for putting a sign in my front yard advertising their company. At the time I thought, well, what's the catch? This just sounds too good to be true. And sure enough, I did the first transaction with them. There was no cancellation fees, no fees involved whatsoever. Very smooth transaction, gave me full MLS exposure. The buyer agent received their co-op brokerage fee, and I saved the money on the seller agent side because I was doing all of the communications with the agents myself.
Join the revolution in real estate. REVINRE lets you customize the home selling experience so you only pay for the services you need with no hidden fees. Visit REVINRE.com, and in a few easy steps, your home will be listed on MLS, all major real estate websites, and have a distinctive yard sign installed, all without having to hire an agent. With no listing commissions, you can add a la carte options like professional photos and contract closing management, and save thousands. List your home today at REVINRE.com.
The first step in successfully selling your home is catching a buyer's attention, and that begins with thoughtful curb appeal. Creating that all-important first impression that gets buyers to pull over and take a second look is an easy 3-step process. Step 1. Clear out any dead or dying plants from the yard. Dead plants send the message that the home has not been cared for, and the buyer will have to spend money on landscaping, and that's never a good place to start. Trim any bushes or trees that are obscuring your windows or doors. This will also help bring more natural light into the home. Make sure gardening tools and kids' toys are stored out of sight. Is there a clear path to the front door, and is that door in good repair? There should be no confusion as to where the entrance is. Step 2. Add color in the form of flowers or greenery. Flowers are a welcoming sight, and they send the message that the owners take pride in their home. No need to go overboard, but a few well-placed planters will add the pop of color you need. Step 3. Buyers may come across your property after dark, and a well-lit home will always get their attention. Solar lights are inexpensive and create a warmth that says, "Please come inside." Use lights to mark the walkway to the front door and accent trees. Make sure your entrance light near the front door works. Again, a few well-placed lights are better than too many. When the exterior of your home is attractive, buyers will be eager to see what's inside, and that's the first step in getting your home sold for top dollar.
Bob just sold his home.
Yep. Our agent showed us comps, snapped a few pics, and bam, listed.
Bob didn't hear from his agent for weeks. Bob paid his agent thousands and thousands in commission.
Wait, what? No, oh my God!
Bob is experiencing FOGRO,
Disappointed.
the feeling of getting ripped off.
I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not mad. I'm just... Holy snakes!
He could have saved thousands in commission by listing for free with REVINRE.
No, I'm fine.
REVINRE, the revolution in real estate.
Welcome back to REVINRE, a revolution in real estate. So far, we've learned that selling your own home with REVINRE's help can save you thousands of dollars. Great for someone who's sold a few properties in the past, but what about first-time sellers? Will REVINRE work for them? So Charles, let's say I've never sold a home before. Can REVINRE still help me with the sale of my home?
Absolutely. With a variety of customized packages, you can get as much help as you need.
So all levels of experience welcome when it comes to REVINRE. And again, we have to reiterate, it doesn't matter how much help sellers get from REVINRE, because you can offer a lot or a little, but either way, there's never a listing commission.
Never a listing commission. With exclusive agency, it gives the seller the right to sell their home without having to pay a listing commission to their agent. And that's where the savings really kicks in, and they save thousands.
And we heard it from Peter a little earlier that for anyone who's willing to do a little work on their own to sell the home, the rewards can be great.
Absolutely, and we're there every step of the way, so even if they need a little help down the road, whether it be with contract work or negotiation, we're there to help and can assist them in selling their home.
So now the big question is, are you ready to start saving? Let's learn a bit more about REVINRE.
A lot of people are moving to the Southwest. Demand is very high. People love the weather, they love the sunshine, and it's just a great place to live. My name is Charles Hampton. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at REVINRE, and I oversee all business operations. People might be wondering if it's still a great time to sell your home, and it's perhaps the best time in 14 years with historically low interest rates, historically low inventory of available homes mixed with excessive buyer demand to record highs. And so why not take advantage of that perfect scenario and in selling with REVINRE especially. You can sell with no listing commissions and save thousands. Technology has changed the way the real estate industry has functioned. Now consumers have in their hands a plethora of information that they never had before. And so with that, we are looking to basically create the most efficient process for our customers to be able to sell their homes. And what makes REVINRE so unique is you can customize the home selling experience. In this market, there are a lot of people interested in selling, and it may be someone who it's their first time selling and needs a little bit extra assistance, understanding the paperwork that's involved, the timelines, the deadlines that are associated with working through the selling process. That type of person we're perfect for because we have an agent available at any time to help in anything that they need. And to walk them through that process. On the flip side, someone who's a little bit more experienced, who's been through the process a few times and kind of understands the pieces, but maybe just doesn't have the time to dedicate to handle every piece of that on their own, really would enjoy our services because they can pick out the exact pieces that they need help with or want help with and handle the rest of it on their own and understand and realize the savings that can come as a result of it. Since our company was founded in 2017, we've continued to grow and expand our services and working with new customers. They've seen a great level of success in terms of savings with those listings. And on average, our customers save $11,500, and that continues to rise as the market changes. And to date, we've saved our customers $3 million over what they would pay in traditional listing commissions by using the REVINRE system. The best way to get in touch with REVINRE is by visiting our website at revinre.com. From there, it's easy. You just register, and in 5 steps, you can have your home listed on the MLS. It's super easy. With all the services that we have to offer, you have to ask yourself, why wouldn't I list with REVINRE?
So Charles, even though REVINRE places a lot of the selling process in the seller's hands, they're never navigating this alone.
Absolutely. We have a team of agents that are licensed that are there for them every step of the way if they need that.
And you also offer help by the hour, right?
Absolutely.
So people know exactly what that will cost. Now, we've talked about sellers on all ends of the experience spectrum. Those seasoned home sellers to first-time sellers, they can all benefit from your unique process. But some folks out there might be a little intimidated at the thought of selling their own home. So how much heavy lifting does a seller really need to do when they work with REVINRE?
Not much. Basically it's knowing your property and putting that information, knowing your schedule of when it'd be available to show, and then being able to answer the phone and field those offers.
Obviously important because you want to respond quickly to all those offers that will be coming in. Thanks, Charles. Well, don't go away. We have some more pro tips on getting your home market ready. Plus, after the break, we're diving into the nuts and bolts of REVINRE so you can keep a lot more of that green in your pocket when you sell your home.
On average, REVINRE has saved us $10,000 on each transaction because we kept the cost savings to ourselves by managing the entire sale process. For me, the biggest difference is I like to be someone who's in control of everything I have going on. So working with REVINRE allowed me to have that direct communication. I would definitely recommend REVINRE. I have actually recommended REVINRE to a lot of close friends of mine just to be able to pass on those savings to them as well as they were selling their home, and they were all very, very satisfied with the services.
Join the revolution in real estate. REVINRE lets you customize the home selling experience so you only pay for the services you need with no hidden fees. Visit REVINRE.com and in a few easy steps, your home will be listed on MLS, all major real estate websites, and have a distinctive yard sign installed, all without having to hire an agent. With no listing commissions, you can add a la carte options like professional photos and contract closing management and save thousands. List your home today at REVINRE.com.
Pro tip number 2, getting your home market ready. Getting your home ready for sale is something that should begin well before the listing. There are professionals who will stage your home, but it's also something you can do yourself, and the best results can be achieved following a few simple rules. First, declutter everywhere. Closets should not be overloaded. You want to give the impression that your home has ample storage. Moving is a great time to eliminate those items you no longer use or wear anymore. Next, depersonalize your home by removing pictures of family and friends and souvenirs from your travels. Buyers should be able to picture themselves in your living room. Your treasured photos will once again have a place of honor when you move into your new space. Window treatment should be clean, neat, and open to allow for maximum natural light, which always makes a home look bigger and more welcoming. You will also want to be sure all non-working light bulbs in your home are replaced. Eliminate excessive furnishings to create a sense of spaciousness. Too many chairs and side tables create obstacles to navigate your home. Also, this is a wonderful time to have your carpeting and area rugs professionally cleaned. Plants can add life to a home. Just make sure yours are healthy and add to the decor. Don't create a jungle, just a few well-placed planters are all you need. And finally, the purpose of each room should be clear. Are you also using the dining room table as an office? Is there a treadmill or exercise bike in the bedroom? Again, this is sending the message that there isn't enough space for daily living. Follow these guidelines and watch the offers roll in.
Bob just sold his home.
Yep. Our agent showed us comps, snapped a few pics, and bam, listed.
Bob didn't hear from his agent for weeks. Bob paid his agent thousands and thousands in commission.
Wait, what? No, oh my God!
Bob is experiencing FOGRO,
Disappointed.
the feeling of getting ripped off.
I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not mad. I'm just, holy snakes!
He could have saved thousands in commission by listing for free with REVINRE.
No, I'm fine.
REVINRE, the revolution in real estate.
Welcome back to REVINRE, a revolution in real estate. Today we've learned that the team behind REVINRE has decades of experience selling real estate, and that with the REVINRE program, home sellers who are willing to do some of the work on their own can walk away from the closing with a lot of extra cash in their pockets. That's all great news for experienced home sellers, but REVINRE can still save you money even if this is the first home you're selling. The service is customizable depending on your degree of comfort with the selling process, and REVINRE offers as much assistance as you need. Want to know more? Then take a look at this.
We never charge a commission for anything that we are doing to sell your home, and that's truly what provides great value and great savings for our customers. Through exclusive agency, it gives them the right to sell the home or find the buyer on their own without having to pay us a listing commission.
Hi, I'm Peter Hunt, and I'm CEO of REVINRE.com.
I'm Charles Hampton. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at REVINRE. With our basic package, it's a great starting point for someone who is interested in maybe doing a for sale by owner. You get a distinctive yard sign installed in front of your home, and all contact from agents, interested buyers can be set up based on your schedule. If a buyer reaches out and is interested in the home, we have a phone system that is able to forward that caller directly to the seller as they come in, and so you're never going to miss an incoming inquiry about your property, so you can make sure that you're on top of everything that's going on with your listing.
When somebody says they want to make an offer, or more than one person says they want to make an offer, at that point in time you may want someone by your side, a professional that will advise you as you look at more than one offer or even just one offer. The next question obviously is then, well, now that I've got a contract, what are we going to do now? That's our contract to close package, and it takes you from the point of contract all the way to closing and make sure that all the details are taken care of by a professional, and you can kind of sit back and relax.
One of our most popular packages is our premium package, which builds upon the MLS listing that comes in the basic package. Big difference is it provides professional photography and showing it in the best light possible to potential buyers. That also package comes with installation of a lockbox, so you're able to show your home even when you're not there with other agents coming to take a look at it. And on top of that, we provide a home warranty during the listing time that it's on the market, so if anything happens to your home over that, it has coverage. Our Elite package is our most popular package, and it provides the most value to our sellers. It includes everything that is available in the lower tiered packages, but really adds in the key features that make REVINRE such a great value. And some of those include our contract to close services, which basically take you from an offer coming in all the way through closing. It also includes pricing strategy to help you know where to come in and list, because the list price of your home is everything. You don't want to price yourself too low and leave money on the table, and you also don't want to price too high to where you may not get as much interest in your home. And so it's a key part of the listing process, and it's included in our Elite package.
But for those people that really want to look through that whole process, understand every single detail, and pay for only those things that they wish to pay for along the way at a fixed price as opposed to a percentage commission, there's only one option, and that's REVINRE.
So Charles, talk to me about success, because you and the team at REVINRE have had a lot of it.
Well, we've been very fortunate. You know, over the years, we sell hundreds of homes each year. We've saved our customers millions since we started, and you know, that growing reputation that we've had, this customer experience has really helped us continue to grow.
And let's talk about those customers a little more, because as you're working with all of these sellers, do you find that they're not only maybe surprised by the amount of money they can save, but also surprised at the fact that they can actually do this on their own?
I think that's the biggest thing. They're surprised at how easy of a process it really is. When you have us there to help them out every step of the way, it really helps them get through the process quickly and without having that intimidation factor kick in.
Yeah, and as we've mentioned throughout all of this, you are there every step of the way. They're never alone in this process. Well, more and more, it is easy to see why REVINRE is the revolution in real estate. You've made it easy for people to sell their homes and also hold on to more of the profit. So who wouldn't want that, right?
Absolutely.
Well, we have one more pro tip for sellers. Honesty really is the best policy. But you already knew that, didn't you? We'll be right back.
Bob just sold his home.
Yep. Our agent showed us comps, snapped a few pics, and bam, listed.
Bob didn't hear from his agent for weeks. Bob paid his agent thousands and thousands in commission.
Wait, what? No, oh my God!
Bob is experiencing FOGRO,
Disappointed.
the feeling of getting ripped off.
I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not mad. I'm just, holy snakes!
He could have saved thousands in commission by listing for free with
No,
REVINRE.
I'm fine.
REVINRE, the revolution in real estate.
Pro tip number 3, disclosure. When you purchased your home, you had a right to know of any defects with the residence of which the seller was aware. Now, as the seller of that home, it is your legal obligation to share that same information. This is called disclosure. and it's a required document in real estate transactions, which details problems with a home that would negatively impact its value or safety. Honestly completing the disclosure statement better protects the seller from possible future legal action. Some common items you may see listed on a disclosure form include mold or asbestos issues, mechanical problems with HVAC, water, sewer, and appliances. Structural defects with the foundation or roof should also be detailed, as should water damage due to flooding and issues with pests like termites or rodents. If you have made renovations to your home, that too must be disclosed, whether the work was permitted or not. The best policy is to disclose everything, even if it seems minor. If you made repairs to your home that address an issue, provide the buyer with receipts to show how the problem was fixed. It is also important to remember that disclosure laws vary by state, and if you have any questions about what your legal obligations are, it's best to consult a real estate agent. We all learned honesty is the best policy when we were kids, and it's especially true when selling your home.
Join the revolution in real estate. REVINRE lets you customize the home selling experience so you only pay for the services you need with no hidden fees. Visit REVINRE.com and in a few easy steps, your home will be listed on MLS, all major real estate websites, and have a distinctive yard sign installed, all without having to hire an agent. With no listing commissions, you can add a la carte options like professional photos and contract closing management and save thousands. List your home today at REVINRE.com.
What I believe makes REVINRE very unique is the range of services that they do offer for the varying levels of expertise that a home seller may have. Very basic for an investor like myself, someone who's seasoned. They offer very simple services. They also offer services for someone who perhaps has sold a home in the past but has a little bit of questions on the contract. So they charge an hourly fee for walking the home seller through the contract process. And they also offer a contract to close process where the agent actually would be involved just as a traditional agent would be, managing the entire transaction, being there by the side of the home seller to be able to answer any questions or any concerns that a home seller may have.
Well, I know I've learned a lot about the revolution in real estate that is REVINRE, and hopefully you have as well. With someone to walk you through the process and all the tools and support REVINRE provides, selling a home isn't all that difficult.
And we're ready to get to work. For years, sellers have had two options: the traditional agent with the accompanying commission and for sale by owner. And we bridge that gap and exist everywhere in between, allowing our customers to only pay for the services they need.
And again, REVINRE is unique. Is there even anyone else out there doing what you're doing right now?
There's not. We're the nation's only direct-to-consumer real estate brokerage, and we save our customers thousands because there's never a listing commission.
Well, thanks so much for joining me today, Charles, and telling us all about REVINRE has to offer.
Thank you for having me.
If you are thinking about selling your home and you'd like to save a lot of money, you heard it from Charles, there's only one option, and that's REVINRE. Check out everything they have to offer at REVINRE.com.